Hey, hello everyone. So there is a question from one of my students. He is asking like, is it a possibility Java is going to be no more or Java is going to be dead? And I was shocked when I heard the question, but there is a reason behind it. Let me gonna show you some statistics like how Java was and how it is right now, and what is the reason behind why they are releasing a frequently each and every 6 months they are releasing different version, and we're gonna talk about everything why they are releasing and what are the new things comes into place.
Just take a look at the version and the year it is released. Okay, so the Java 8th version, that is a breakthrough for everything. It has been released on March 2014, and they took a while to release the next version on September 2017. But after that, each and every release, okay, there is a new version, and everything happening in a 6 months difference. Okay, so 2018 March we have a version 10 released. The same year September we got 11. The next year March we got 12 and 13 and 14. And now we have in September 2020 15 is going to be released. So why there is a change in the frequency? Because Java is not the technology who will release the frequency, very short frequency. Okay, so why it is changed? The reason is over a decade or more than a decade, Java is a king, or you can tell them Java is a legend in the industry. Unlike the other technologies, Python, Scala, and Ruby, and more technology like PHP, they were not even close to Java. But over a period of time, they are keep evaluating their code and they're evaluating their functionality and introducing new concept. And now they are growing up a lot. Now they are becoming the competitor for Java. And then Java realized something is going around, then they released the new versions, which started from the version 8. I can tell you if Java version is not released, by this time Java could have been no more. As my student asked, Java could have been died. Okay, but why is the frequency again? Why we need to release each and every 6 months? The reason is there are a lot of modules in development, so they have to introduce a new concept every release. For example, in 8 we got a lot of new things, right? Let me show you. In Java 8 we got Lambda, but another thing, the other technologies like Python and other technologies, they have introduced Lambda a long back, and they do have a ripple. I'll tell you what is a ripple. Okay, so in Java 8 we have Lambda expression, and we have a streams and also parallel streams, and we have a changes in the time API where we always confuse the SQL date and util date, and there is a major change in the interface. The fundamental has been changed now, so we can have a static and default method. These are all introduced as part of Java 8. But again we got Java 9 in a period of time, and also 10, 11 are always in the queue. The reason is we Java is trying to accommodate the other functionalities, because Python, as I mentioned, the REPL concept. REPL is nothing but read, evaluate, print, and loop. That is just an environment where you can execute some piece of code, or you can simply tell them as a snippet piece of a code. You don't need a structural program. When you write a Java program, you need to have a class and a main method in order to execute the class file. But when you're working with the REPL, you don't need it. You just need, if you want to add 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, just write 1 plus 1, that's all. Those things has been introduced a long back in other technologies, but it is coming in Java 9. It is there. That's an amazing concept, and we can tell them REPL is a playground for developers. Even some people are new, they're coming and they're learning Java. The playground is a best place. We can call them as a JShell, right? So the another important thing which we are going to talk about, what is a checkmate from Java to other languages. We're going to talk about that checkmate in the next video. Thank you.